Okay guys, how's she going today? So, I'm tired. Very tired. So, just got back from the garden. I think I put in two rows I think today. That doesn't seem like a lot, but when you gotta sit there and till the living shit out of it, it takes a lot of time. So I think I got what, 3 or 4 rows of crap put in the garden. The south or north one's already been seeded. We're done with that. We just got to do the finish the south one, and we should be okay. So they're calling for a little bit of rain, maybe tonight if we're lucky, but we really don't need it because the gardens are still kind of damp from yesterday's fucking crappy storms. Ooh, my shoulder itchy. So, besides tilling, the one friend showed up to spray our cows for, I think for flies and for mosquitoes and shit like that. They kind of need that. So, that only took a few minutes, but, yeah. I just got back from the garden. Tilling or seeding, I think at 7 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now, so it's a little late, but fuck, the daylight will be up for what, another 2 hours, but it's just getting a little cloudy, so the sun's not going to be quite as bright, but we should be okay. So this video is for Double Strike, or Strack, or however you say his name there. I've probably been saying it wrong, but it's either Strike or Strack or something, I don't know, I don't remember, but long time YouTuber. So anyways, he's been having some trouble with his mid-mount mower deck for his little tractor, the X585, which is a tractor I should have gotten that size or that model, because let me tell you, you are very lucky to have a tractor with 4-wheel drive. And I'll tell you why, because I watched your video on how you drove over it without any ramps. I tried it. I couldn't do it. I just don't have, even with the diff lock, I tried going over it with the front wheels, couldn't do it. I tried to go over it with the back wheels, I just spun. So I had to pull the boards out and make my ramps that way, but it only takes another few seconds to get my deck unhooked. Yes, my deck is unhooked, but I'm not off it. I'm still on it. It's just enough to get my fat ass underneath there. So, apparently, he's been having a lot of trouble. Well, this is how I removed my deck for now. Works fine. I'm not going to bitch about it. So, this board seemed to have slid a little bit. I need one more of those. That'd be nice. But, Double Strike, I don't know how you could have bent this. Your little grab handle, dooey, because that looked like that was completely bent to shit. But you know, that probably would be an easy fix if you got a big pair of locking pliers, like a 10-inch, something like what I got over here on the wall. See, I think these are 10 inches. I believe. Yeah. It just says 10 there, but it's a 10-inch. So if you have one of those, of course I also have, little 7 inches. So yeah, 7-inch. So if you got a 10-inch, a 7-inch would probably do it, but I think a 10-inch would be better. The bigger they are, the better they would be. So if you want to straighten that handle out, that's what you can do. Just grab a pair of pliers and just bend that back. But anyways, he had a bar pop off for his lift arm connection, and he doesn't have no hydraulic pressure now, or whatever it is, for his mid-mount deck. Well, see, I have nothing here. You have all this stuff here for the 3-point hitch. Because in here, I believe, is where the cylinder goes for your 3-point hitch. Because then you have a little screw. Nothing goes on the outside besides a click and go bracket. But see, I had nothing in here. I don't have a 3-point hitch. I think this is where it would probably screw into. See, I don't have anything here. I got some links and stuff, but we're going to crawl underneath the other side there and take a look, but there's nothing here. There's a little round bar here, but I think that's for, that might actually be for my traction control. Or no, that might actually be for the brake. This might be the brake, I think. Because these are hydraulic brakes. And there's something, where'd it go? So there's something in here, but that's, I think that's just for my steering. See, there's a little something in here just for steering, I believe. It's got like a spring in it or something, but yeah, so I don't have your setup, because for your 3-point hitch, the hydraulic ram would be right here, and that's what would, you know, push your Dewey up and down. And where he had that bar hooked up to, or where he thinks it doesn't hook up to, I think that's where it goes, because it kind of matches up to it, you know. See, I don't have that here, so I can't really explain it too well. But you know, where you had it on that pin at one time, and you're like, well, I don't think that fits there. I think it does, because your 3-point hitch and your mid-mount all run on that one cylinder, on that one control valve. See, on my tractor, it's only doing the mid. But you'd be doing, see, you have the 3-point and a mid, so you can run two attachments on just one valve, but you know, that would of course wear it out quicker. But you know, you can, apparently if you just have that lockout valve, you can lock one of them out. But yeah, so where that pin goes, or where that rod goes up into that pin, I think that's where it goes. This right here is where where you showed it in the video. Because your cylinder goes in here. It goes in this general area. So, because then you got that screw, remember? You got that screw there that'll lock your 3-point hitch up and out of the way. So, because see, I don't have really anything here. And then I'll pull my cell phone out, because I got a light on my phone. Because I know you probably can't see anything. So I don't know if that helps much better. See, without it or with it, you can kind of see. See, there's nothing there really. That little pin there, that chrome thing, or that gold thing, I think that's the parking brake, or the brake, because that moves. See, it moves. So that has to be the brake. And I don't have anything else. There's some other linkages and stuff in there, but that's probably all got to do with the braking system on this tractor. So, yeah. I'll turn this damn light off now. If I remember how now. Freak's sakes. So, first now we got fucking cars driving around, but yeah, so I don't have, what the hell's this? Yeah, that's just my release valve. But see, I don't have that cylinder here, so I think actually through here is probably where the hydraulic oil would come through. I would think. I don't know. But I don't know. It might be some kind of a bolt too. I don't know. I don't know nothing about these. They don't really explain it how they work. You know, they just tell you to put it on and be happy with it. But to actually know how they work and how they get put on, excuse me, is a mystery. But so where that link goes up, because you had it in that pin, but you thought it didn't fit. I think it does. But it looked like the cotter pin probably just broke out and fell off. See, over time the metal will kind of bend too, and it probably started putting pressure on that cotter pin, and then it just eventually snapped. That's kind of the way it is on my brush guard. My brush guard's actually starting to split apart, because it's just, you know, the metal's stretching now. So, but I think it just stretches with the temperatures, but because it's fitting on there pretty good right now. So I guess we'll crawl underneath. Now, I can't guarantee you that my fat ass is going to fit underneath here with your guys' asses, but you know, we'll give it a shot. But see, here is my lift arm. Now my lift arms are down. Ooh, there's some major slop in that. Ooh. And then it gets hooked up into here. And I think there's probably a ram or something on the other side of this. What is under? Might be the oh yeah. Yeah, there's a little cylinder underneath here. Oh damn, I never knew that. Well, it's hydraulic. What the fuck do you expect, you dumbass? There's a little cylinder. Now, I told you I wasn't going to fit underneath this fucking thing. Right here. Now, you guys can't see it. But there's a little cylinder. And my lift arms are hooked into this, I believe. Yeah. Because in this whole, I think this whole thing rotates. Probably not this whole thing, but I don't know. There's crap all over my frame and everything. Whew. That's nasty. That's some nasty shit. But yeah, there's a little cylinder. There's a hose. I don't know what that goes to. But I don't know how good you guys are seeing this. Right there is a cylinder. And you know, someone asked me a question. If this tractor had a STH fan, or I can't remember. No, we do not. Because there is the drive shaft. Is there grease works on that? They fucking better not be. I haven't been greasing that, so if there is. So there is the little flywheel, or whatever you call that little stupid device that spins at like Mach 10. That goes all the way to the pump. And then this, I don't know what the hell this is, because my mid PTOs are here, so I don't know what would have went here at one time. It might just be part of the pump, but we do not have a little the little fan on it. We do not, because there it is. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Damn, I should have brought my work light out, but fuck. Let me try to what the frick did I do with my cell phone? What did I do with it? Christ's sake, folks. I can tell you, I'm not made for this. Oh, here it is. My big rear end was sitting on it. Now, back under we go. Without knocking my head off. So, Phone. There you are. Piece of shit. Let's go. Now, I get my work. See? There's the drive shaft. Right there. That comes off this Dewey, which is the flywheel or whatever I guess they call it. I don't fucking know, but so we do not have the fan on it. And Double Strike, I doubt that you have it either. That's what's powering all this crap here, is that little tiny shaft. And I don't know if that fucker's even got his grease zerks on it. I kind of doubt it, because we would never be able to get our fat asses back here. See, there's that little cylinder. See that little cylinder? Right there. I bet you that's actually quite a big cylinder. Holy shit, like we need that much power? I don't know. I could actually suck the cylinder in and see what the hell happens. I know my lift arms are going to go up, which would be nice because they're kind of in the way. But see, I don't have anything in here like what he's got, as far as I can tell. Now, I don't know if that cylinder would go out when I lift up the deck or not. It should. It's funny how that works. If you guys can see those bars there, these bars right here, they got a slot in them. I guess that cylinder rides in it, I guess, or something. I don't fucking know. But let's start this pig up and pick up those arms and see what the fuck happens. Now, I think this tractor needs a... Oh, my hat's underneath there too. My hat fell off. I think this tractor needs a new fuel filter because it did not want to start. Okay, how about we not get on the deer today then? Okay, that sounds like an awesome plan. So... yeah, so now, so now they went up. And Double Strike, you were saying that you would have to, yeah, that cylinder went in. That's interesting. You said that these would go down on their own. They don't. Yeah, see, it pulled that Dewey up. It pulled this up, so it must turn this shaft here then. Even though it doesn't look like it. See, what the fuck is that? It's hooked to, though. Yeah. Then it's hooked to that little bracket on the outside that I just showed you. So this is the ram that would pick up the mid deck, the mid mount. See, then that's hooked. This, you know, the phone's tapping on, is hooked to. Let me get out of here again. Readjust my fat ass again so you guys can see it. It's hooked to that little bracket. That little bracket right there is what lifts my deck. See it? This little bracket up here. See where it's hooked to? That's what's picking up my deck, because I don't have a 3-point. And even if I did have a 3-point, I still think that mid sumbitch would still be there, that mid cylinder. It's just that both of these cylinders are teed together, so you're going to send pressure to both. So that's why they recommend locking one of them off. So what my steering rod's been hitting on, I don't know. You know, the funny thing is too, when I took my deck off and put it back on the first time, it hasn't been banging. And now I don't, since I'm under here, I don't see no scrapes or nothing. That's fucking interesting, huh? You know, yeah. There's my engine. That's my engine block. Fucking right. There's that little green hose. That's your frickin' oil comes out of that. That's pretty damn handy, that frickin' Yeah, there it is right there too again. Yeah, that's it right there. That's where I drain my oil from. That green hose, you just turn that screw until it starts to piss out. That's the best. That's actually pretty damn handy. I like that feature. Yeah, see, that shaft just turned, and I don't see any. It looks like it might be a maintenance-free shaft. Thank God. That'd be a fucking bitch to get underneath here and grease that cocksucker. But yeah, that's your PTO shaft, or not your PTO shaft, but your, well, it's the PTO shaft, but it's for the pump. Your engine turns that whole sumbitch. But yeah, see, there's my little cylinder again. Right there. So there is a little cylinder underneath there. Now, it's got to be the same with 00 Strike's tractor. Because there's nothing different between his and mine. It's just that he's got more features than mine. It's got the same engine and stuff, so there's really no difference. I don't know what the hell. Look at how they put the oil filter right next to the PTO shaft. That's lovely. That fucking U-joints explode. It's gonna take my fucking hydraulic filter out. This is still the original filter from day one. Because when I changed the hydraulic filter, or the oil for the first time, they didn't give me a fucking filter. So next time I get oil for it, I'm gonna have to get a new filter. But I don't know. Oh, there's grease all over that. How come? That's interesting. What the hell is up with that? Huh. Yeah. So I don't know. Because that's what's powering my son of a bitch right there, is that ram. And it turns this. Turns that. Or pulls it, whatever. And then, yeah. Then it pulls that rod on the outside. What the hell is this damn blue hose about? Is that the hydraulic? That can't be hydraulic. I don't know what the hell it is. It's teed into a metal one. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know what half these hoses. There's two hoses here. It's probably got something to do with the hydraulic. That actually might be the pedals. When you push on the pedals, one for forward, one for reverse. So, yeah. So that's the only thing, 00 Strike. That's what's that bracket might have to go on that pin, because I don't know. I don't know if maybe when you get a 3-point hitch, they take this cylinder out then, or what? Because you got to remember, 00 Strike, that when you have the 3-point hitch and a mid-mount, it actually controls both. So, ouch. Whatever cylinder does that, either the front, that mid, or the rear. I guess my light's still on. Yeah. So, excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. 00 Strike, you need to get your deck's probably already off, or it's probably already on. I don't know, but get your tractor up on the deck, something like this, give you some extra height, and crawl underneath there and see if you still got that mid cylinder. Because now, since you have the 3-point hitch, you might actually be running off that cylinder. You might not even have that mid cylinder anymore. So, see, my arms went up nice and tucked away and everything. You can even disconnect them if you want to, but I don't plan on it. So, because they're not in the way of anything. That thing's getting all greased to shit. Oh well, it's better than not having enough grease. But yeah. And you're talking about these going down on their own. or down with the hydraulic pressure. Mine don't, and I don't think yours would either, even if you have a 3-point hitch. Unless you have weight on the 3-point hitch, like a ballast box or even like a rear mower or something that'll put some weight on the back of that. Because then maybe it'll actually send pressure through it. Then I don't know, but for now, I don't know. I don't think that you probably don't even have that mid-cylinder anymore. I don't think, because why would you need 2 cylinders? Really, what they probably do is they probably actually just take that cylinder off and they put it in the back. Well, they can't do that because it would wear out the 3-point, but well, it would be more wore out than the 3-point, so they'd probably just give you a whole new cylinder. I don't know. See, I don't have a 3-point hitch on this thing, and I'll probably never get one. I'll probably just end up getting a bigger tractor anyway. Tell you the truth, Devil Strike, I wouldn't even fucking bother, with those tractors anymore. Your best bet would be just to get like a 3320 or even like a 1025R. And just put your mid-mount mower deck back on your 585 and just leave it. Sell the fucking 3-point hitch or keep it for a spare or something, but yeah, I wouldn't even bother really with these little tractors. They're they make them so quick attach, but yeah, they're a pain in the ass to deal with. I find it faster if you just have a 3-point hitch and a quick hitch and a 3-point mower, because you can just pretty much just pick that up. Well, if you have a quick hitch, you can pick the damn thing up without even locking it. You can't mow with it unlocked, but if you have to move it, you can just pick it up and go with it. Well, actually, if you leave it locked, your quick attach, you can just pick up your attachment. You don't even have to unlock it, because it'll just, the weight of the mower or whatever will just push them right out of the way, and then it'll just automatically relock. So, but if you plan on actually moving a lot of stuff around, then you just leave them unlocked. But yeah, so that's what's going on with my lift arms here. That's what's powering them, is that little cylinder Dewey. I've been spraying that with some WD-40, but that's not the problem, I guess. So I probably could clean that up. But to get these back down, there has to be weight on them. And I'm sure it's the same way with your tractor, because I can never get mine back down. I have to hit them. I have to either I gotta push down on them. I noticed that I guess I can kind of stick my foot underneath there and put some weight on it, so that would help. So it might go a little quicker when I gotta put it back on. So Double Strike, what you need to do is just get yourself underneath that tractor and see if you still got that mid-cylinder. If you don't, then you're running on that rear. And that bracket that's hanging there, that's probably supposed to most likely be on there. That's what's powering both of them. That's just what I'm guessing. I mean, John Deere they do such stupid things, I mean, yeah, they work, but they're kind of confusing to a person too. One cylinder to do 2 jobs is quite demanding for it, because it's probably a pretty heavy-duty cylinder. So can't say the same for the steering cylinders, because the one on Bill T-Max just quit. Well, when he had the 2720, it blew out on him. So, well, I thought it blew out on this one. Blew out on me too, but it just come loose. So fix that. But so yeah, to see, I don't know, Double Strike. You'll just have to. Because I don't have I don't have the 3-point hitch, so you might not even have that mid-cylinder like I do. If I went and got a 3-point, of course they would put that cylinder in there, but then they might take the mid one out. I don't know. So because that's now why. Because this one remote, this remote, this first one, does 2 jobs. This one just does 1 job, or well, I could probably do 2 if you wanted to, but I don't think so. But this remote, I don't do anything with it. It's just a spare. But this one picks up my mid-mount mower deck and puts it back down. So that's, you know, and it just uses that 1 cylinder. So that, I think that's what yours does too. Because I 10 to 1, I bet you that bracket probably goes on there. You know, so that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it seems to match up. I mean, because when in the video you kind of showed it there, you know, putting it on there, and it kind of looks like it fit pretty good. So you might have to make that cylinder come down or up a little bit. You know, might have to adjust that cylinder to get it to fit right. But my best bet is that the safety pin or the cotter pin broke and then it just fell off, and then you've had no power going to it anyway. So when it broke, you know, you never know. So I mean, you know, that damn thing could have broke in the wintertime sometime, and of course now you're just finding out. Well, that's usually the way it goes. You know, they break during the wintertime, and then when it comes time to use the summer stuff's broken. So that's why they tell you to maintain it throughout the winter. And not to be an ass, double the strike, but you're making a lot of mistakes leaving your deck out in the open like that, especially, you know, with snow and rain and shit hitting them. I'm surprised that your deck has even lasted that long, because if you don't keep them clean and don't keep them out of the weather, they're going to come completely rot out on you. They are thick decks, so they will last quite a long time, but you need to start putting them under a tarp or something, you know, or get a tent. Get a little tent for it or something, you know, and put your summer equipment in there, and in the summertime put your winter equipment in there. You got to take better care of your stuff. I mean, it's not major. Just putting your stuff in a building or even under a tarp will save you a lot of ass ache later on. I don't ever leave my stuff out, so, but, you know, and if I do, I'd probably most likely put a tarp or something over it. I do got some tarps, but they're kind of crappy, but they would work, so. But yeah, so it does make a difference with 4-wheel drive, because he crawled right over his with no problem. I can't crawl over mine, even with the diff lock. And I got an airplane, and I got a cat. So, sounds like it's going to come right over my house. There it is. Let's see if I can zoom in on her. Double engine. Hi, peoples. Hi. You're on YouTube. Sons of bitches. Might be some people from YouTube land spying on me. Uh-oh. I don't like that idea too much. I'm spying on me. I think they're going to land at the airport on the North Dakota side. Maybe. No, I lost them behind the trees. I don't know. Might just be people out for a joyride. So, got some kids walking around. So we'll wait for them to go by, but yeah, so. Stupid kids. Stupid trespassers. Probably trespassing all over my field, I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah. People, you're gonna be son of a bitch if you keep frickin' walking. Better keep walking. I'm son of a bitching you. So yeah. That's just what I think. That's just my 2 cents. In there. That's probably where it most likely belongs, because I don't have that. I don't have a 3-point hitch. I don't have that set up. So, you know, Can't. I'm not really too helpful, but that kind of gives you an idea. I hope you've seen everything okay. If you can't see anything very well, let me know, and then I could probably do it again, maybe with the GoPro, because the GoPro would get a little bit wider view. So you'd get to see more of it. I just couldn't zoom in on nothing. So, but that's really all. I think I'm right, but honestly, Double Strike, if you're wrong and you break it, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's already fucked anyway. I mean, if it's not that problem and you can't figure it out, if no one can really help you, you're gonna have to call your John Deere dealer. So, I mean, really, what can you do? So, but honestly, Double Strike, you've had that tractor since, what fucking year was that? Did you say that was 2001 or something? I think you said you've had it for about 12 years, maybe 13 years. It's probably about time for a new tractor anyway, because, I mean, yeah, you can still find parts for them, but honestly, if they keep having problems and breakdowns and stuff all the time, it's not worth it. It ain't worth it. People tell me that it's cheaper to just buy the parts, and fix it. But, it's that constant breakdown all the time that you have. I mean, who wants to keep having your tractor break down every year? Even if it's just something minor, We're not here for breakdowns. We're here for uptime and to, get shit done. So, I've had my tractor for 5 years now. I haven't had a problem. I'm thinking it's probably about time for a new fuel filter, though. It's probably definitely time, because it's not running too well anymore. When it's cold. Once it gets warmed up and runs, it runs, but it's just getting going. It's like it's not getting any fuel, so I don't know. And it needs a new air filter as well. So I'll probably end up ordering one of those, because the John Deere is going to be due for its oil change pretty soon anyway. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I gotta put this son of a bitch back on, and this is gonna probably fucking take me like another 20 minutes. It's not so bad going on, but putting her back, it's not so bad going off, but when you have to put her back on, it takes time, because you gotta line everything up, and I don't even know if my ground's even enough. It might be all cocked. If it's cocked, I'm fucked. So, and I gotta jack it up, and it ain't worth. It's not really it's not really worth it anymore to fight these damn machines. I mean, I love this tractor, but for someone that's going to be constantly changing attachments or taking your attachment off, you're better off getting something that's got a drive over deck on it. Like, another thing too, Double Strike. I don't know why you guys just don't sell your damn tractor and get an X748 or 49. And get a fucking drive over deck. It's just that fucking easy. I mean, yeah, money is an issue, but you guys need to do something, because, I mean, who wants to keep putting up with this bullshit? Now, this is probably going to be the last time I'll probably be taking this deck off, so if I'll ever take it off for the rest of this year, I don't know, because I don't need to, because I'm not cultivating with it anymore, because it's, kind of fucking. Well, I've been using the ball, so it's putting better. It's more putting the pressure on it equally now. But when I was just using this pin, it stretched out my hole. So that was telling me that I was really overworking that hitch. And that one guy said that these tractors have a thin frame. Oh yeah, definitely, because I wore out my hitch hole already, just from a year and a half of pulling that cultivator around. Maybe 2 years. Probably not even that. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while, and it wore that. I mean, I still hook my trailer to it, but there's some more slop in there now, so if I don't pull it anymore with that, I think I'll be okay. But if I could probably take it off that hitch and see if John Deere would order me a new one. So, but my next tractor, if I can get it, will probably most likely be the 2032R, the same as what Bill T-Max has got, except no mid-mount. I'm done with mid-mounts. Fuck them. If I if I never planned on tilling, snow blowing, which is pretty much what I bought this tractor. I bought this tractor pretty much for just mowing, but now I realize, well, I'm doing more stuff with it, and this tractor's just not getting me anywhere. So now it's time to upgrade. If I was just going to mow, this tractor would be perfect for it, because of the 4-wheel steering and the turf tires and it's gasoline, and it's perfect for that. But when you want to start tilling, snow blowing, loader work, yada yada, fucking yeah. You just need to get a bigger fucking tractor. And then a 2032R is the way to go. I know everyone's telling me to get a 1026R and yada yada yada. Because they're more comfier. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? I need something with 4-wheel drive and with left and right brakes. I can't have just one pedal. Because for snow blowing work, if I put a 3-point hitch blower on it, it would be nice to just turn the wheel like either to the left or the right and just lock up one wheel and just do a 360 right there and not have to frickin' keep yanking the wheels all the time, Make one turn and that's it. Well, with this thing, you would have to make, you'd have to do like a 3-point turn to just even get this bitch turned around, even with the 4-wheel steering. So, and I smell skunk. Fucking A. Now I gotta be out in this. I smelled skunk a few days ago too. I think my cats are scaring them or something's going on. Oh God, that is bad. Oh, fuck me. God, what the fuck was that all about? You little bastard. Jesus. Ugh. Fucking hate the smell of skunk. I've never been sprayed by a skunk, and I fucking never want to be. Jesus, what did you guys do? Run him over, or do something to him, or what? That's the second time now I've smelled that little bastard. Whatever. If it gets too strong, I'm just going to have to wait a few minutes. But I got to try to get this deck back on before dark. Apparently I still got about another hour and a half. But, the way the sun, it's clouding over. So it's going to get dark a little sooner now. So, but if I don't die from skunk smell here, I'll try to put this deck back on. Oh my God, that is so bad smelling. Fuck. I can't even open my mouth. I can't breathe. I can't do fucking nothing. Where the hell's the damn gas mask shit at, when you fucking need it, Oh, God. Damn. Fuck. I think my eyes are burning out of my skull, too. It's coming from over there, I think. I don't fucking know, but, ugh. Yeah, so your best bet, just put that bracket back on, put it on the pin, put your cotter pin back in, find another cotter pin, make a cotter pin up, use a fucking nail, I don't know. Find a fucking nail that'll fit in there, bend this son of a bitch, that'll work just as good. Unless you got some spare cotter pins like I do. I got tons of cotter pins. I got lots of cotter pins. Yeah, even well these are like the permanent ones. I like the quick attaching ones better, but if you got some permanent ones, they'll work just as good. See, the thing with John Deere, they made everything quick catch. So if I break a bracket, I can just pull like the cotter pins out and then it'll pop off. I don't have to unbolt it. I don't have to bend those permanent things out of the way, I can just right out and be done with it and drop it. So, yeah, getting fucking tired. So, still gotta fight to put this bastard back on. That is bad smelling. God, what the fuck? Yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm going to take off, if I don't die of skunk. If you see this video, that means I'm still alive, but if you don't see this video, that means I died because of the skunk smell. That is bad. Yeah, I had to come from over there because the wind's blowing from that fucking direction. So, now to put the fat bastard back on. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be so fun. Well, for one, I'm tired, so fucking having to till all day, and then have to come make this video for Double the Strike, which is not, I'm not bitching about that. It's just that I've been tilling all day, so if I didn't have to till, if I didn't do that today, I'd be feeling probably fine. Would have done this perfectly fine, but I don't know. Yeah, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. I hope that helps Double the Strike. I don't know, because I don't have a 3-point, so I don't really know. Just crawl underneath your tractor and see if that mid-cylinder is still there. If it's not, then you're running on the rear, and then that bracket dewey has to be there. So, because I don't have that. I don't have a cylinder, so I don't have that bracket. My cylinder is underneath in the middle. So at least I know where my cylinder's at in case it blows on me. And now's the time to be looking underneath your tractor and recognizing stuff, because if you blow something in 20, 30 years, you don't know what the hell it is. You know, you gotta, you know, it's gonna be a little harder. But yeah, we do not have those little fans underneath, not like what Paul Short's got on his little BX. He's got that little fan that's supposed to cool the hydraulics down, or whatever the hell it is underneath. I don't have that, so I doubt that Double Strike's got that too. I don't think the X700s and the 500s had that. These tractors don't work as hard as what a BX would be. Because, you know, they can have big heavy-duty loaders on them, and they can pull a lot more, and they just got a bigger hydraulic system than what we do, so bigger tank needs more cooling. So our tanks are not that big. I bet you we only have probably what, I don't even know what the fuck we have for gallons. I think we have like 3 gallons or something of hydraulic oil. I don't know, maybe only a gallon. I think it actually took 1 full gallon of pail and 2 little small ones, so it's a little over 1 gallon of hydraulic oil. And that's for your steering, your 3-point hitch, and your mid-mount, and any attachments you run. That's, you know, that's it. So, yeah, I'm taking off, guys. So, I guess have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.
Thank you.